Hey. All right. Thank you very much. This is the Curious Cat Show, and this is Lucky Cat Wisdom, and I am Lucky Cat. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Of course, I do these in the morning, so you may be watching this in the afternoon or evening and going, that makes no sense. Just know that I record in the morning, so that's why I say good morning. But good day, whether it's morning, noon, or night. Hello, how are you? Oh, how are you today? Listen, I want to share with you just some thoughts today, like I do on Lucky Cat Wisdom. No big, great insights, things you probably already know, but I still want to share it with you. I'm going to share with you today something I call monkey bar syndrome. Now, when I was a kid growing up, we had a playground at our elementary school. And I have to say that back in those days, they were pretty much made of metal. There was nothing nice about them. They were not gentle. They were not kind. It was more like it was like going out to the metal jungle of survival. And I have to say there were a lot of kids that avoided the playground because the playground was rough, and like I said, there was a lot of metal equipment, gravel on the ground, a lot of dirt. Yeah, there were a lot of kids that came out, after recess with scrapes and bruises from playtime. Anyway, I digress. My mind just went to a lot of different pieces of the playground, but I want to talk about the monkey bars because the monkey bars pose their own challenge, right? They're up high off the ground. You usually have to climb up there to even get to the monkey bars. And then you're looking at the monkey bars and how far it is from one end of the monkey bars to the other end of the monkey bars. And, everybody's like, it's a challenge, right? Am I going to make it from this side of the monkey bars to the other side of the monkey bars? And you get up there and you get a hold and you swing out and you swing out. And most people realize after a while, you realize that the key to the monkey bars is, well, there's a couple of things, but one of them is your grip, your ability to hold on and that type of thing. But one of the biggest things is momentum. If you lose momentum on the monkey bars, you're probably going down. Good chances are it's game over for you on the monkey bars. You're going to go down and it's not going to feel so good. Yeah, something like that. So the key to the monkey bars is one thing for sure is momentum. And life is a lot like the monkey bars. Your life is a lot like that. You climb up there and you have a place you want to go and a goal that you want to attain, but you got to get from point A to point B, and you have to be able to get across the monkey bars. It's a process of reaching out to what lies ahead, but letting go of what is in the past is just as equally important. You cannot make it successfully on the monkey bars if you're reached out, but you haven't let go of what is behind you, so you can reach out to what is ahead of you, to let go of what is behind you, to reach out for what is ahead of you, to let go of what is behind you, and you just keep moving, and finally you meet your goal. Hang on a second. You get there. Thank you very much. As you can see, I love the applause button. Okay, so this is where a lot of people talk about getting stuck. They say, I'm stuck in life. I'm not making progress. And do you know why that might possibly be? It could be because you haven't let go of something in the past. You're still holding on. Even if you're holding on by your pinky, you're still holding on. And you're keeping yourself from moving to that which lies ahead. And I have recently experienced that in my own life, and that's why I'm sharing it with you right now. It was a matter of, going retirement from my job in radio to moving out to kind of a little bit of an unknown. But I knew in my spirit, I was really feeling that I needed to move towards something that was a little bit truer to who I am spiritually at this time in my life, which meant I had to let go of what I knew and what I was doing in the world of radio and public community radio, which I absolutely love, by the way. So letting go was really hard. And the transition was, I thought I was going to just do this into my future, right? But reality was I was like holding on and not quite able to grasp and get a hold of where I was going. And then, Spirit really spoke to me about that. I was like, you're not going to move forward in this new adventure of life. You're not going to get into the fullness of it. It's not going to bloom and blossom and be all that you've imagined and dreamed it would be until you fully let go of where you've been. No matter how good it was, no matter how fulfilling, you have to let it go. And I finally was able to let it go, to release and let go, to let the Spirit take control. And now I find myself going, oh, yes, now I can grasp the future because I've let go of the past. And then I can do this again and again and again, because Spirit is all about momentum. We have to understand the flow of energy in life. It is about a flow of energy, the energy that's coming into us and flowing down through us and flowing around us and around us. And we don't want it to get somewhere and get stuck, like getting constipated, if I dare say that. We don't want constipation. And sometimes we need a good release of that. And you also probably know from previous videos that I like the fart button quite a bit. So anyway, the point that I want to make is that many of you today are looking and wanting so much to move forward. You have great plans and great dreams that the Spirit has given you. You've seen it, you feel it, you know it, you want it, but somehow you're just stuck. So I want you to think about the monkey bars. And I want you to think about what it is and where it is in your life that you are still holding on to something in your past. It may be something good you're holding on to, or it could be something bad. It could be a painful memory that is holding you. And for whatever reason, you haven't released it, even though you want to move forward. You're like this. But as I said before, if you're on the monkey bars and you're not making momentum moves, you will eventually lose the ability to hold on, and you will fall off of the monkey bars and splat, and it will not feel good. So, I want more than anything for you to be blessed and to move on and to keep going into the great expansion of a brand new adventure in your life. And so do you. But what is holding you back is what is holding you back. So right now, I want to encourage you to take just a few seconds here, or maybe longer, maybe sometime later in the day when you have the chance, and just stop and ask the Spirit to reveal to you what it is that you're still holding on to. Am I holding on to a resentment? Am I holding on to an identity of who I used to be? Am I holding on to some self-limiting belief? Am I holding on to a relationship? Am I holding on to any number of things? I mean, Spirit will reveal to you what you're holding on to. And then just have a willingness to say, I'm willing to let it go because I understand that I want to go somewhere. I want to move forward. I can see out there ahead of me what it is that I desire. I know what it is that I truly, truly want. Please show me what is holding me back. In what ways am I self-sabotaging myself? I came to realize in my life that I was the great self-sabotager. I don't know. It was just some talent I picked up somewhere, but I was just like, it was super, super good at sabotaging myself. Almost like, well, I really have these great plans and these great dreams, but somehow there was this unworthiness in me, and I would somehow another figure out a way to self-sabotage, to do something to stop it, to hold on to something, to not let go, to trip myself up, to do something stupid, and then go, see, I told you. It never works out for me quite the way I think it should. Good news is that as you continue in your spiritual walk and your awakening and a realization that you need a little bit of a help here and there, you can overcome. You can get to the place where you are able to move beyond all of that. And it will be a really great, great feeling. Hooray! Hooray! Yes. All right, thank you. Okay, I'm back. I was looking at buttons. So, I just want to say to you, learn a lesson today from the playground. You know, Jesus said that unless you become as little children, you can't enter into the kingdom. So, go back to your childhood. If you had monkey bars in your life, you'll completely get the illustration. You'll understand it. And maybe Spirit will say, well, it's really not the monkey bars for you. It's the balance beam or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the merry-go-round, which we could talk about in detail about those vicious, vicious flying off of the merry-go-round. But anyway, ask Spirit to take you back, become more childlike and open to seeing and getting a revelation of where it is that you're stuck today. And that you say, I'm willing to let go of the past so that I can reach out for the great and glorious future that lies ahead. All right, that's it. And that's all for the Curious Cat Show and for Lucky Cat Wisdom. Thank you for joining in and being a part of today's show.